quickly show you the global upcycling map that is linked to Foodleap and that we are currently expanding. Carolina will share some of the key initiatives and activities that are ongoing in the community and how you can engage with them. And lastly, we shortly want to highlight two upcoming events that we have planned. Jorien.
Yes, thanks, Zach, for your introduction. Just before I continue, I do not see your slides.
Okay.
Just to verify, you also don't see them? No.
There we go. Sorry.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. Great. Okay, yes, we'll start this session off with an introduction on the position paper on upcycled food and ingredients. And we have chosen to start this session off with the position paper because it was the first collaborative effort from the community, something that was co-created by community members as well as experts from outside the community, for example, knowledge institutes. And yes, this idea arose from this feeling of wanting to have a bit of a more a framework for the community. The field of upcycling is very much in development. It's very much growing, continuously changing, and to find our position as a community, it was a need to find this framework, this focus, what will we work on as a community, and to explore this together, to work on this together. And so with many partners from all over the world, we developed this position paper. And of course, always with the goal to make upcycled food this new normal. And this effort was also created to identify, okay, what are certain opportunities that are in this field, but also what are barriers, so that we know what we can tackle to actually reach this new normal. And so an important barrier that was identified was that the current market for upcycling foods is very much fragmented. So there's unclear value, a lot of scattered initiatives, low visibility. And so that is an important barrier that the community is working on. Later during the session, as Saka already mentioned, we will hear a little bit more about these initiatives, and these really arise from these barriers. So this is really a foundation, and those initiatives follow from that. So definitely stick around till the end to hear more about those initiatives, really the practical side of this. And we try to make the position paper as easily accessible for you as possible. So you can also scan the QR code to find the webpage. And there you can see that the position paper is subdivided in many chapters to make it very easy for you to find what you're interested in and to make sure that you can explore this as best as possible. Yes, Zach, you can go to the next slide. And what's very important for us is that this document is a living document. As I mentioned previously, the field is developing, and so we also very much value your input. And we love to have your input in this position paper. So you can email us, me or Sake, a description of your solution, your technology, your ingredient, with a little picture or an infographic, and a link to the website. So we can include this in the position paper, which is a beautiful showcase for you to share your solution or your technology and to connect it to the upcycling position paper. So feel free to do this. We try to update it regularly. So yeah, feel free to reach out.
Great. Yeah, next up is Foodleap. For the people that don't know it, Foodleap is the digital platform that we use within Food Valley. Any general Food Valley network partner or even organizations outside of Food Valley can register to Foodleap and use the general communication board to share challenges, ideas, questions with other food system players that are on this platform. But where the real value of Foodleap, I think, comes in is the exclusive community pages that we have and that are only accessible for you as community partners. I quickly want to talk you through some of the key features that are on the upcycling community space in Foodleap. Here you see the main page. As you see, there's different parts, and I just quickly go through the 4 most relevant ones. First of all, you have an overview of all other partners that are inside the upcycling community. And you can click on each of these, and each of these has each of you has a dedicated page that contains basic information on type of organization, facilities that you have available, contact information, etc. This is what that looks like. For example, for Upcycling Solutions, who are with us here today, Natasha, we have an IT team that actually puts your information on the Foodleap platform, and we draw information from your website. So we have a team that goes through the website and makes sure that everything is added here. And of course, you also have the opportunity to add information yourself. If there's any specific things you like to be put on there, you can do that yourself. Up next, we also have a message board on the community space here on Foodleap. Our team regularly posts, for example, upcoming information about initiatives that we have or opportunities that we want to share with you. Through our network, sometimes opportunities for subsidized projects come in. Sometimes knowledge institutions are running university programs that they want to connect with companies that can be a nice opportunity. So whenever we come across things that we believe are relevant for you as community partners, we put them up here. Of course, you can also share information yourself on this community board. So if you have any questions or challenges or success stories you want to share with the other partners, this is a really good space to do it and reach everyone all at once. Lastly, and I think this is really worth highlighting, is the knowledge base. Every session that we have usually contains a slide deck or a recording. All these documents and pieces of information that circle around within the upcycling community are stored in this knowledge base. So it ranges from, like I said, slide decks, specific information decks on a topic such as fibers that we've covered. You can all find it here. You can also find the partner booklet, which is something I quickly wanted to highlight as well. Sharing my screen here. Let me see. Can you see the partner booklet now, Jorien?
Yes, we can see it.
All right. Partner booklet. It's a compilation of every partner of the upcycled community, categorized in the different types of partners that we have, from side stream owners, ingredient suppliers, food manufacturers, etc. Everyone is linked up here in the table of content. So if I, for example, go to ProEon, Kevin, you can see your partner page up here already. So for everyone, you see just a quick picture of the people from this company that are involved in the community, as well as the core of their business, their connection to upcycling, and what they bring and what they would like to take out of the community. So we think this is a really nice, clear overview of all the different partners you can just draw up if you want to get an idea of the other companies that are in here. Yes. Let's see. Back to my PowerPoint. All right. Sorry, there's one more thing that I wanted to show you while sharing my screen on Foodleap as well, and that is the food upcycling map. This is linked to the community space that I just showed you. We have a map of all global players working on upcycling. It contains community partners. It also contains non-community partners that work on the topic and want to be on the map. If we, for example, go to upcycling solutions, anyone can see one here. But if you want to see the full Foodleap profile, this is where you need to be a partner of the community, and it'll take you back to the profile page that I showed you before. Okay. Carolina, then I would like to ask you if you could share a little bit more about the initiatives that we have ongoing.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Saka. As already explained by Saka and Irene, we have multiple opportunities to connect amongst partners, to share knowledge and to inspire. But we also really do the, let's say, groundwork, where true bottlenecks of our partners are coming together in the field. And the position paper identified one big barrier that's actually moving from a push, where a lot of upcycled ingredients, technologies, and solutions are entering the market, but are of course struggling to scale, to be adopted by multiple actors on the production or retail and food service side, to a pull. So we identified needed actions in collaboration with actually those three actor categories: ingredient producers, food manufacturers, retailers, and food service companies, in the past couple of months, actually a year, where we identified, okay, what's needed? How can we work on a clearer value proposition for upcycled food and ingredients, which enables companies more at the end of the value chain to link those upcycled food and ingredients concepts to their CSR strategies or to their procurement policies, in a way that it's also generating value for other goals, for example, environmental footprint reduction, or contributing to a healthier product offering. In addition, we said it would be really important to also work on a neutral and independent way of assessing those values. So we will also do impact assessments in a later phase 2, based on the reference products that will be developed in the current phase. I think you are already involved in this initiative, but it's still possible to step in and to actually contribute with the ingredients that you produce, the products that you're manufacturing, but are probably also a good subject to upcycled ingredients. Still welcome to join. And then in the last phase, when we did all those impact assessments, we will go for scaling. So we will see, okay, this procedure will be rehearsed also for other product categories, and insights will be shared really with a wide audience to make sure that in the end, upcycled food and ingredients becomes mainstream and will be a topic for reformulating products for many more actors than are already reached within this initiative. Yes, thank you. Next slide.
I don't know if anyone has any questions so far.
So far, yeah, good one to check in. Feel free, of course, also to, maybe at the end we can stop sharing the screen, to pose all your questions in our direction. We also have another project which is a project run by another enabling actor in the ecosystem, namely DTI, the Danish Technological Institute, based in Denmark. This is called the Food Upcycling Project. The role of Food Valley is actually one of the consortia partners, next to also Food Biocluster Denmark and different organizations linked to the food industry in Denmark. This project is aiming to unlock the value of side streams in the direction of also ingredient producers and food manufacturers. And it's been achieved via multiple ways. Digital tools to share knowledge about food safety and food quality in relation to upcycled food and ingredients is shared. Regulatory documents, but also via workshops and matchmaking initiatives. All this knowledge will be brought together. Our role is to be actually a kind of bridge between the partners in Denmark and the international community that you are actually already here today. And that's also the reason why we, as one of the things that we did within this project, developed this global food upcycling map, which is a good starting point to actually visualize all those actors that are working on this topic. But later on, we can, of course, also activate those partners that are in our international network, maybe not in the upcycling community, but are willing to collaborate. So this project will also be highlighted, for example, during the FI in Paris in December, where we also will present the Global Food Upcycling Map and try to attract new partners to this map and this project. Yes, thank you. And then there is another project also run by a consortium partner, namely Wageningen Food Bio-based Research, supported with the engagement of other consortium partners like Unilever, IFF, Ingredient, and Access Materials Exchange and Amsterdam Data Collective. And the goal of this project is actually to get a platform in place, a digital platform in place, where also AI technology is being applied to this digital platform in order to get access to insights on the value of side streams in terms of decomposition, the environmental impacts, also possible valorization options in a way that is really supporting those, amongst others, consortium partners in the speed that they can get access to this data. So actually, it should be more faster and more reliable to start collaborations based on the outputs of this model compared to the regular way of doing business via network, their current networks and their current practices. This project is for Food Valley, a project where we disseminate knowledge in the direction of our community. So the 30th of October, we will have an acceleration session where, amongst others, Wageningen Food Bio-based Research and also Access Materials Exchange will present the first outcomes of this project in the direction of the community. But also, we are in contact, of course, with more innovators in the field. And it's a way also to validate how practice proof the platform will be. So we already performed several interviews with partners of the upcycling community to see what their needs are in relation to data and data exchange on side streams. But that role will also continue in the upcoming 2 years that this project will run. And we will update you as a partner of the upcycling community on insights that can be shared, of course, externally and to see how you can actually bring in your know-how and expertise and needs in the direction of this consortium.
Yeah. Two events that we have coming up in the next 2 months before the end of the year. Caroline just mentioned the acceleration session, which takes place in 2 weeks on October 30. And it's good to point out that this is a bit of a combined session, actually combining 2 different components. So the first 30 minutes of this session is reserved for all of you as new community partners to introduce yourselves. And how that will work is that we have 3 minutes for everyone to pitch their organization and share what they would like to get out of the community and what they can bring to the community. And we want to use the partner booklet slides that I showed you before as the structure to do that. So every one of you should have received a welcome email to the Upcycling Community with a template slide to fill in. Please make sure that you do so you can introduce yourself on the 30th. If you have not received that email, or if you're not sure where to find it, just let me know in chat or through email, and I will send you the template slide so you can fill it in and you can pitch yourself during this session on the 30th. After that first half an hour, we have, like Caroline said, the rest of that session in which we will share the insights of the SciDate data project that she just presented about. Then we have our big annual partner event on December 11. This is a live event. It will be in Wageningen. Last year we had around 250 partners on site. So first and foremost, I think it is the best opportunity to physically connect with the partners in our network within the upcycling community, but also in the other food value communities, health, regen, protein transition. We have large keynote speakers, and it's nice to point out that this event costs around 400 euros regularly, but as a community partner, you can access it for free. The official invitation is going out either tomorrow or next week, but it's about to go out, so keep a lookout for that. Yeah, so this is one live event and one online event. Nice to, as a final comment, share how registration works with us. We always invite you for all of our events, and when it's an online event, you can just let us know if you attend by accepting the calendar invitation or rejecting it. If you accepted the calendar invite, we count on you being there. For live events, we use Eventbrite, which is a system that is similar to when you sign up for a concert, for example. And we use that because we also need to consider catering, dietary preferences, etc. Yeah, so that's how that works. These are 2 big events that we have scheduled for this year. And these were the key points that we wanted to share with you today. Are there any parts where things are still unclear, or are there topics that you're wondering about and we have not yet covered? Please let us know if you have any question. No one? Everything clear about the Meet the New Partners event on the 30th?
Maybe nice to see each other without the shared screen.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I see Feng Ming has a question. Please go ahead.
I have one question about the access of the food leap. I previously used my Google account to sign up, and the email link my access is my personal Gmail rather than my company email.
Yep.
So how do I get access to the upcycling community using my Google account, or I have to change to my official email?
Yeah, good point. I will quickly check that with our IT team and make sure that they will change that on the backside manually. That should be no problem. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions? Okay. Well, then I think everything was clear. I hope.
There's a question on the chat box.
Let's see. From Natasha. Natasha is wondering where she can get the material for the presentation at October 30. Yeah, Natasha, we will. Are you referring about the slide for the pitch? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I will make sure that we send that to you through email by the end of the day, just so you have it. Yeah. Good. Any other final questions? Okay. Then thanks everyone for joining in today. I really hope to see all of you in 2 weeks on the 30th. It would be great if you can, introduce yourselves to the other community partners. And especially on December 11, I hope to see every one of you in real life. It will be a really nice full day with networking opportunities. So looking forward to that as well. Thanks for now, everyone, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Okay.
Yay.
Oké, top. Oké, super.
Alles onder controle daar?
Ja.